Hello, hello, beautiful starseeds, and welcome to the month of February 2022. We made it. We're here. We're alive. Kind of. We're existing. Okay, there are two main energies that came through for this month, and as always, take it or leave it, and please understand that right now, at this time of shifting and glitching frequencies, anything can change and anything is possible. The information that I received was one at an individual level and the other at a more collective level. At an individual level, we can expect, the word that came through was resolve. At an individual level, we can expect resolve to happen. Anything that you left, sorry, there's a bug in here. Anything that you left unresolved in the past year is going to make its way back into your life. That could be friends reaching out, family members wanting to talk to you about something that they didn't want to talk to you about before. It could be old jobs finally explaining why they let you go all that time ago. So just kind of really being aware of what in your life is resolving in this next month. So that's at more of an individual level. But other than the external world and the resolve of all of the cycles and the energies and the people of that external world, there's also going to be a lot of resolve within you at an individual level internally, at an energetic level. So basically, whether it be a lesson that you have been struggling to learn, or something else that kind of comes through, a pain point, a trauma in the past, you're going to see the cycles coming back around. Now, I want to let you know that a lot of the time, let's say this. Half of the time, resolve can be very beneficial. Well, resolve is always beneficial, right? This is the conclusion, the completion of the cycles. But half of the time, in order to resolve these frequencies, we need to go through the challenge again, the blow up again, the experience again. Whether that be, a financial lesson, a grieving lesson, an attachment lesson, or just a person in your life, sometimes that situation needs to come up again in order for you to navigate through it. Half the time when we want to resolve something, it blows up in order to allow us to put the pieces back together in an appropriate way. And the other half the time, the resolve, especially if you've already done a lot of the work, is really graceful, really easy, really beautiful and profound, and definitely something that you didn't really expect to happen. So that's what we can kind of expect for this month in February. Resolve. Resolve, resolve, resolve. So really pay attention to what's coming up, how it's making you feel, and how that energy is associated to the past in order to be aware of those cycles of resolve. Okay. The collective energy came through here, and at this point in time, super exciting. The word that came through was actually like blow up. It feels like there's going to be a lot of shit blowing up. Whether that be, in the front of the scenes or behind the scenes, we are going to notice a lot of shifting of power and shifting of hands, or certain things in particular blowing up. I want you to be aware, because this is happening in a lot of ways and in a lot of cases behind the scenes, I want you to be aware of the distraction. Maybe it's a viral video. Maybe it's some sort of, newscasting story that's just put out there on all of the platforms. But typically when things are not going the way that the elites, the agendas want them to go, they will say, shiny object over here. And when you notice that push to distract, look deeper. Take a look at what's really going on. So there are going to be some things collectively that come to light, which, very similar to the energy of resolve, is going to push things to kind of explode or blow up, or for people to kind of make some realizations, depending on where we see that within society. I'm hoping that we see it across all systems of society. because we still need that. We really do still need this shifting and rearranging of the systems to take place in order for that new system to enter in, the system of unity, you know? So yeah, so that's what February is all about. A little bit of both frequencies in your life. Pay attention to the external, but more specifically, pay attention to that internal energy, see where you're coming from, and I highly, highly recommend to give yourself some extra love this month and try not to get caught up in the projections or disillusions or, other aspects of reality that are going on around you. All right, as always, thank you so, so much for being here, and I will see all of you in the fifth dimension frequency.